Ignoring a red flag at the beginning of a relationship can lead you to inevitable heartbreak few months or years later in that relationship. And do you know the scariest thing about red flag in a relationship is that it doesn't look scary at the beginning because it looks exactly like love. You can confuse it with love, why it is not love. But few months or years later, the reality will start hitting on you. So if you want to save yourself from wasted time and effort on a wrong person, watch this video to the end. So in this video, I will share with you 8 red flags you shouldn't ignore in your relationship. When you see any of this red flag in your partner, once you identify any of this red flag in them, partner, or your partner is doing any of these things that I'm about to mention, don't leave immediately. Try to address it to see if it can get resolved. But if your partner is not showing any sign of change, or you know within yourself you can't take it or you can't tolerate it for a longer time, just exit from the relationship. The first one is they are only nice to you or remember you when they need something from you. They only remember to call you, text you, or see you when they need your favor, your support, or just someone to feel in a lonely moment. And once you give them that attention and they have gotten it, they will start acting uninterested, distant, or even go to the point of ghosting you for days or for weeks before remembering again that you're existing. And the next time they will remember that you're existing again is when they need you. But when you need them, when you call them, they will not pick. You text them, they will not reply, or they will reply late. You need to see them, they will not make out time. They only make out time for you when it is convenient for them, only when it is convenient for them and beneficial for them. When they have nothing to benefit from it, they will not give you attention. And a healthy relationship shouldn't feel that way, where one person is being seen as a resource and not as a person. You are being valued in relationship just because of what you can provide, just because of what you can do. And can I tell you, the moment you stop providing all those things, the moment you start doing all those things, that will be the end of relationship. Relationship shouldn't be one-sided, whereby one person is just pouring out the time, the effort, the care, and the other person is not doing anything. Though the effort mustn't be 50-50, but at least let your percentage or your partner percentage come up a bit. The weight or the burden of the relationship shouldn't be left for one person. One day it is going to weigh the other person down. And when the person that is pouring in therefore don't have the strength again to be doing it, that means the relationship is going to collapse or crumble. At least when it is two person that is carrying the weight, when the other person is tired or getting or weak, the other person can at least wage it. So if you're in a relationship and you're the only one that is pouring in the love, the effort, the care, the other person is not even adding any effort, at least if you cannot give financial support, you give emotional support. So but if your partner is not doing any of these at all, it is just one-sided, the other person is just acting nonchalant, it is just one-sided, try reconsider that relationship, because if you continue to go on with it, be ready to finish what you have started, because the day you will stop it, that marks the end of the relationship. The second red flag is that they constantly compare you to their exes or to someone else. If your partner constantly compare you to their exes or to someone, just know that they are trying to tell you that you are not enough the way you are. Your value in the relationship is being measured by someone else's habits, behavior, standards, lifestyle, career, body, and other things. If your partner is doing this, just know that they have not gotten over their exes, and part of them, part of them are still with them. And if you don't address this on time to get it resolved, it is going to affect you. You will start competing with a total stranger that you don't know. Do you know the funniest thing? Even if you manage to win, they will still find another thing or another person to compare you with. If your partner constantly compare you with anyone, please address it on time. If you leave it, it will continue to linger. And before you know it, it will start making you anxious. The third one is social isolation. When your partner try to isolate you from your family, friends, loved one, or anyone that is close to you, he doesn't want to see anyone close to you. They don't want to see anyone close to you or interact with you aside themselves. They will tell you to cut off your family, you shouldn't call them, you shouldn't text any of your friends. They don't want you to go out with any of your friends. They don't want you to be in good time with anybody. Sometimes you can mistake it as love. One thing about social isolation in a relationship is that at first you will think that your partner is deeply in love with you or just trying to protect you. In some cases, they do it because they want to be in total control, cut off your support system, and also make you solely dependent on them for everything, maybe for validation or for survival. In case of anything, you will not have anyone to run to or anyone to depend on. So if you're in a relationship and your partner is trying to cut you off from your family, from your friends, or anyone around you, and these people wrong, they are not doing anything wrong, they are not giving you any bad advice, they are not influencing you negatively, yet your partner don't want you to be with them, please think about that relationship twice. No matter how in love you think you are today, tomorrow you will definitely need your family and your friends, maybe for one thing or the other. And if you completely call them off like that just because of someone, just imagine what will happen then. That time you'll be left alone. The fourth one is inconsistent behavior or missed signal. Today they are hot and tomorrow they will be acting cold all of a sudden. Today they will show you love, care, affection, attention, and all of a sudden they will change and start acting cold, uninterested, and acting distant, and you'll be wondering or asking yourself, where have you gone wrong? What is happening? This behavior can make you to start questioning your stand in that person's life. It will make you start asking yourself, oh, maybe they are busy, maybe they are stressed, maybe they are maybe you have done something. You'll be questioning yourself. A healthy relationship shouldn't make you confused or make you to live your life in constant anxieties. The fifth one is lack of accountability. They can never take responsibility or be accountable for their action. Instead of that, they will rather flip the story or flip the narrative or change the narrative to make themselves the victim while you're the villain. As a human, your partner cannot get it right all the time. They can make mistakes, but partner that lack responsibility or lack to be accountable for their action can never accept that they are wrong. If you're not careful in that relationship, you continue to apologize for what you do not do all the time. Even when they hurt you, you still be the one to apologize and fix the relationship. When it comes to emotional weight of that relationship, you'll be the only one carrying it because they are not ready to be responsible for any of it. And any partner that lack accountability, it will be very hard for the person to grow or even change emotionally. And if you're the only one carrying the weight of forgiveness, the emotional responsibility, before you know it, it will start to weigh you down. The sixth one, they punish you with silence or withdrawal. When there is misunderstanding or conflict between two of you, instead of coming together to communicate it and resolve it, they will rather go silent on you or create emotional distance or even shut down completely. They will avoid you completely. There's a difference when someone needs time to calm their nerve down, maybe because they don't want to say or do something that they will regret later. And when someone is avoiding you completely, if you just want to calm yourself down and rethink, it shouldn't extend one day. But once it has gone into 24 hours, 48 hours, 1 week, even 1 month or so, it is no longer healthy. That is a very big toxic behavior in a relationship, because healthy relationship requires open communication to resolve conflict, but instead of that they use silence to force you into submission. And can I tell you, silent treatment is an abusive behavior. It is not only when someone hits you that you know that the person is abusive. There's some people that will not touch you, but they will use the behavior to punish you. Silent treatment can make conflict or misunderstanding to continue to linger. Yeah, the more it lingers, the more the relationship is at danger of collapsing. The seventh one is they are not trustworthy. When you have a partner that has a shady behavior, their words and their action does not align. You can't just wake up and start trusting someone that you just met. The actions and the words need to prove that to you. They are saying different things while their actions are proving different things. And also your intuition is also telling you that something is wrong with this person, something is shady about this person. And from all indication, from your observation, you notice that definitely something is shady about this person. You need to think about that. You need to think about that relationship again before taking it further. Trust is the foundation of every relationship. Even when there is love and chemistry in the relationship, if there is no trust in that relationship, the relationship will definitely crumble. You need someone that you can at least trust with your future, your time, or someone that you can at least vouch for when there is need. But if your partner is not being straightforward with you, you notice that the person is doing hide and seek, or you notice that the person is not that open to you, you can't vouch for such a person. Your trust on that person will have limitation. And if there is no trust in a relationship, there is no need of pursuing it. So before you go further in that relationship, make sure that your partner is the kind of person that you can actually rely on. The eighth one is that they disrespect and criticize you. It is not only when someone yell, shout, or scold you that you know that they are disrespecting you. Your partner can actually disrespect you by the way they treat your feelings, your words, or your boundary as if it does not really matters. When you felt wronged and you complain to them, instead of them listening to you to see the anger you are coming from, they will just tell you that maybe you are just overreacting, that it is nothing. They will not take responsibility and rather twist the situation to fit their narrative or to make you the villain. They can also disrespect you by the way they treat you in public. Instead of protecting your dignity outside, they will rather talk to you in a way that will make you feel so small and make them feel so big. They don't talk to you with kindness. And I think that respect is one of the bare minimum in a relationship. So if someone had to ask for a simple bare minimum, a simple decency from you, that means you never value the person. Be with someone that treats you with respect, not just when you are outside, but also when you are inside. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and also drop your comments. See you on my next upload. Bye.